here, and welcome back to Pokemon HeartGold and Pokemon SoulSilver. Last time we went back to Newbark Town to find out what Professor Elm was talking about, when he called us. But before we could get back to the lab, we ran into a mystery boy that we found out his name was Silver thanks to him dropping his trainer card. And it turns out, Silver had actually stolen the Totodile that he used against us. And we basically took off after telling Mom we're going on a journey. And we ended up in Violet City. This time we're heading around, we're going to explore Violet City and we're going to be taking on the gym leader. Starting things off, I want to talk to him. Shard the berry, yeah, I trade berry for a shard. If you bring me some shards, I will give you 3 berries, yeah? That's right, if you give him a shard, he will give you 3 berries in return. If you give him a blue shard, he gives you an oran berry, a chesto berry, and a wiki berry. If you give him a green shard, he gives you a rost berry, a lum berry, and an aguav berry. For a red shard, he will give cherry, pecha, and lepa berries. For a yellow shard, he'll give an esper berry, a citrus, and an iapaba berry. There is an in-game trade over in this house. This little dude will ask you for a Bellsprout for an Onyx. I'm personally not going to be doing this trade because A, I don't have a Bellsprout, and B, I'm not planning on using Onyx on my team. It would be nice to use it for the upcoming gym, but I have another Pokemon in mind that I plan on using. Can't do anything with that yet because we need a specific move for that. Into the Pokemon school. The blackboard explains Pokemon status changes in battle. Read which one. I'm not going to read them, I'm just going to quickly kind of go over them. Poison, you lose 1/8 of overall HP and special attack is cut in half. But badly poisoned deals 1/16 of overall health and adds an extra 1/16 to the next turn. Paralysis. Speed is reduced by 25% of its max speed and has a 25% chance of not being able to move. Sleep. Your Pokemon is asleep and can't attack for 1 to 7 turns. Burn. You lose 1/8 of your overall HP each turn, and physical attack is cut in half. Frozen. It's pretty self-explanatory, but this is not very common, but the Pokemon is frozen and will not attack, and has a 20% chance of unthawing each turn, unless a fire move is used, or another move that would unthaw the Pokemon is used. That's basically it for statuses. It doesn't seem to understand. I don't blame you. That's why I just kind of briefly, glimpsed over that. Up this way we have the Sprout Tower, which we'll be taking on in a couple of minutes. But first, if you talk to him and tell him you did not win the gym battle, he will head back to... What the heck? When he was facing me, he looked like he had no eyes. Hold on. Why did you look like that? Hello? That was kind of weird. Okay. Let's get out of here. There's nothing really over this way that is of note. So I'm going to head on down this way. That's a yellow apricorn, which I will take. And then we're going to head on down to Route 32. We can't head down any further because this guy will stop us and tell us, hey, why don't you explore Violet City? Which I just basically did. Anyways, there's actually a Pokemon here that I would like to catch for the team. And no, it's not an Ekans. I was attempting to... I have a failed recording of this, and in that recording, it took me a couple of minutes to actually find what I was looking for. Also, Bellsprout, I will be coming back for a Bellsprout since I will be needing it later, but not at this moment. Let me see if I can find... There it is! That only took, what, 3 attempts? Alright. Oh, okay. Oh, so I found out that Tackle actually has 95 accuracy and not 100, like Scratch. Which I think is kind of odd that Scratch has 100% accuracy, but Tackle does not. Well, I guess I could see it, like the opponent, like, moved out of the way or something. Like you're, like, going straight at it to tackle it. So that makes a little bit of sense, I guess. I want to bring its HP down a little bit more. Why do you keep using Growl? Of course, Solaris is paralyzed. I'm not going to heal it because we're going to be going to the Pokemon Center here in a minute after we catch Mareep. Wow, that did, like, nothing. Come on, I want to lower its HP a little bit. Okay. Alright, we're just gonna attempt the Pokeball. If it doesn't work, then I will, 1. No, that did not do it. Ah, no. I want to heal the paralysis, but it's only going to, well, maybe 1 more will work? Should work? Should be good? Close enough. Let's try this again. 1, 2, 3. Yeah! And we got Mareep, our second team member. What do we got? Its fleece grows continually. In the summer, the fleece is fully shed, but it grows back in a week. That is, that's impressive, actually. About Mareep's nickname. I'm actually going to allow you guys to nickname Mareep, since I'm not too great with coming up with names for Pokemon, and I want to give all of my Pokemon a nickname. Like I did with Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. So I'm actually going to let you guys come up with Mareep's name. If I don't get any suggestions by the time I get to nickname Mareep, I'll have to come up with a name myself. But for now, I'm allowing you guys to choose his name. So, no, I'm not giving him a nickname as of right now. Let's head on back to the Pokemon Center. And I'm gonna go heal up, and I'll be right back. And we're back. Okay, let's head on over to the Sprout Tower, because that is our next place to go. He doesn't really have much to say, do you? Did you know that Pokegear allows you to put marks and memos on its map? I'd love to have one of those Pokegears, but my mom won't let me. I guess I could see it. I guess I can understand. Oh, the little Rattata in the background, that's cute. And here we are in the Bellsprout / Sprout Tower. What do you guys say? Only those who reach the top will receive a wonderful move. Yeah, wonderful. Sure, let's go with that. Since Mareep is our lowest level team member at the moment, I am actually going to go ahead and let him battle. Actually, what is your stats? Your nature? You have a lonely nature. And you're often lost in thought. Attack for defense. Interesting. I had in the failed recording, you had a completely different, nature, and I can't remember what it was. Mareep is dancing around the pillar. I don't know if that's a good idea, buddy. I know this tower is sturdy, but, that's a little dangerous. However hard we battle, the tower will stand strong. Well, I would hope so. We don't need, anything happening to any of the people in this tower. Especially myself. Anyway, Mareep, take down the Bellsprout. Shouldn't take too long. Aha! Paralysis! Well, due to static ability. Which is gonna be very helpful. And down goes the first Bell Sprout. So close to the first level up. You're doing really good so far, Marie. I'm not gonna be using Growl because that's really not gonna help me here. If I need to swap out, then I will. Whoa, I am definitely gonna need to swap out. Oh no. Go Solaris, show that Bellsprout who is boss. Because you're 6 levels above it. One more tackle should take it down. And there we go. Alright, Mareep gets a level up. Of course, Solaris does not. I'm actually gonna let Solaris take this last one. I could do, like, switch training and have Mareep up front and then switch over to Solaris. But I'm actually just gonna let Solaris take down this last Bellsprout. Hopefully get the level up. Hopefully. Maybe? Yeah! Solaris gets the level. And Solaris learned Ember! That's gonna be helpful. I fought hard, but I'm too weak. Speaking of weak, Mareep is definitely needing a heal, so I'm gonna run back to the Pokemon Center. I'll be right back. Alright, and I'm back. Let's continue on our way through the Sprout Tower. Well, I'm surprised it's called the Sprout Tower, not the Bellsprout Tower, because for some reason I wanted to keep calling it the Bellsprout Tower in my failed recording of this. I don't know where I got that from. Yeah, no, I really don't. We stand guard in this tower. Here, we expressed our gratitude to show our respect for all Pokemon. I'll actually meet you back once I defeat this trainer. Alright, during that fight, Mareep actually got 2 leveled up, so Mareep is now level 9. Hooray! Another item, an X accuracy. This actually raises your accuracy for, I think, until the Pokemon is swapped out. Actually, let me just make sure, because I don't want to be remembering that incorrectly. Yes, it wears off if the Pokemon is withdrawn. For some reason, I was thinking it was after 5 turns, but no, that's a direct hit, if I remember correctly. I'm gonna fight this trainer. I want all the XP I can get. I sway like leaves in the wind. Sure you do, pal. Alright, and I'm back. Let's continue on. Also, I keep forgetting that you can actually find Pokemon in this tower, because on my way back from the Pokemon Center, I ran into a Rattata. Oh, and that will make up for the potion I just used to heal up Mareep. Oh boy, we got 3 trainers ahead of us. I'm actually gonna take them off screen, just so, because I don't want to make you guys sit there and watch me battle these guys. So I'm gonna battle these 3, and I'll be right back. Alright, and I'm back. I swapped over to Solaris to kind of, because of the upcoming fight. Not with Silver, because, you know, he's here too. But no, it's with the Elder. You showed us what you've got, and it is indeed good. Take this technical machine. However, you should care more about your Pokemon. The way you treat your Pokemon can be too harsh. Remember, Pokemon are not tools of war. Humph. He calls himself the Elder, but he was no match for me. Sure enough, those who lecture how you should be nice to Pokemon, they cannot defeat me. All I care about are strong Pokemon that win every time. The rest of them don't mean anything to me. Silver used an escape rope. Speaking of Silver, he was actually supposed to get a redesign in this game, which of course never happened. Which I'm kind of glad he didn't, because I don't know, I don't really like the supposed redesign. I don't really care for it. So I like his current design. It's nice. Anyways, let's take on the Elder. So good of you to come here. Sprout Tower is a place of training. People and Pokemon test their bonds to build a bright future together. I am the final test. Allow me to check the ties between you and your Pokemon. Yes, we have to come here because the gym will not... Actually... Yes, I believe we have to come here first, because we can't take on the gym otherwise. Anyways, the Elder has just 3 Pokemon, 2 Bellsprouts and a Hoot Hoot. Be careful with... Wow, a critical hit! That's amazing! Good job, Solaris. You deserve that level up. And I'm gonna send in Hoot Hoot. Be careful with Hoot Hoot. It does know Hypnosis, which will put your Pokemon to sleep. And I had a terrible time with it in my test playthrough. Like, just about every time opponent would use it, it actually would work. And I'm like, I'm sorry, but doesn't this thing have low accuracy? Like that. It has a... I don't remember the accuracy of this move. I'll have to put it up on screen. And Mareep is gonna get another level? Heck yeah! And a second Bellsprout, which we're gonna go ahead and swap over to Solaris. And hopefully Solaris will get the level up as well. Ember should take it down, no problem, because we're four levels above it. And, not close. I mean, not exactly a level up, but pretty close. The way you battle is quite elegant. You should be able to stand up to Faulkner, and you should be able to make good use of this. It is a technical machine called Flash. Take it with you. TM70 for Flash, when a Pokemon learns Flash, you can illuminate caves no matter how dark they may be. You can try it on Bellsprout, for example. It also lowers the opponent's accuracy in battle, if you actually want to use it. I will not use it. Also, you can either escape rope to get out of here, or you can just climb down. I'm not climbing down. I'm gonna use an escape rope, because it's available. Alright, so we're gonna head on back to the Pokemon Center for a quick heal, and I will meet you all in front of the Pokemon gym. I'll be right back. Here we are in front of the gym. Actually, what do you guys say before we head on in? Me too. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and swap over to Mareep, since you're gonna be very helpful with this fight, or this gym. Yo, champ in the making. I'm no trainer, but I can give some advice. Believe me, if you believe, then a championship dream can come true. You believe? Then listen. The grass type is weak against the flying type. Keep this in mind. Okay. I will. Now, there's 2 ways you can, go through this gym. You can either go straight ahead like that, or you can go around like this. I think I'm okay enough. I think I'm strong enough to, take on the gym leader as is. I mean, if you want the extra EXP, go for it. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and take Faulkner on as is. Let's do it. I'm Faulkner, the Violet City Pokemon Gym Leader. People say you can clip flying-type Pokemon's wings with a jolt of electricity. I won't allow such inserts to bird Pokemon. You mean flying types? I'll show you the real power of the magnificent bird Pokemon. You mean flying types. Anyways, this is Faulkner, the first gym leader. actually kind of like Faulkner, if I'm being completely honest. He starts up with Pidgey, level 9, normal and flying type. Weak to rock, electric, and ice types. Keen eye for its ability, and it knows the moves tackle and sand attack. And of course, it's going to start off with a sand attack, so be careful. Oh, that that went better than I was expecting. Cool. And I'm not going to swap, because I'm doing pretty good. Full health still. And Pidgeotto is his second Pokemon. The wind is finally with us. Level 13, normal and flying type. Weak to electric, rock, and ice type moves. Types moves. Keen eye for its ability, and it knows the moves Tackle, Gust, and Roost. Be careful of Roost. It heals the user by 50% of its maximum HP. We can still fly. Sure, you keep believing that, buddy. I'm gonna attempt it. No. What the heck? I hate sand attack. Whoa, we gotta heal. If only Pidgey didn't get that sand attack off in the first move. Come on. There we go. I believe this should do it. Yes. Good job, Mareep. 313 EXP. Woo, that's a lot. But Mareep gets the level up regardless. And we've defeated Faulkner. I understand. I'll bow out gracefully. For pity's sake, my dad's cherished bird Pokemon. Flying types. But a defeat is a defeat. Alright, take this official Pokemon League badge. This one is the Zephyr badge. With that badge, Pokemon, including traded Pokemon up to level 20, will obey you without question. It also enables you to use the hidden move Rock Smash anytime outside of battle. And he gives us TM51, which is for Roost. By using a TM, a Pokemon will instantly learn a new move. That is if they can learn it. Think before you act. A TM can only be used once. TM51 contains Roost. It restores half the max HP. There are Pokemon gyms in cities and towns ahead. Make good use of them. As for your next move, I would suggest Azalea Town. Alright, let's get on out of here. What do you gotta say now that we've defeated Faulkner? Nice battle. Keep it up and you'll be the champ in no time at all. Alright, let's get out. Oh, hello. Hello, Gold? We've discovered something. The details are... well, I can't really say anything, but we want you to carry that egg. My assistant is at the Pokemart in Violet City. Could you go meet him and pick up that egg? Huh. Well, it seems the professor has another task for us. But we'll be going to pick up that egg in the next part. This time we have taken on the Sprout Tower, and we've caught ourselves a new team member in the form of Mareep. And we've taken on the gym leader, and we've won ourselves a Zephyr badge. Next time, we'll be going to pick up that egg from the professor's assistant, and we'll be making our way down to Azalea Town. And with that, I will see you all in the next part. Goodbye for now.